Now I wait for it to go live on everything. Pull that up. Let's read it. Oh, there it is. Okay. Chat is visible. Am I visible? I'm mostly visible. Right here, I'm gonna try to adjust this ever so slightly to get a little. That doesn't feel too bad. I just don't want it to be like too strongly lit, but I feel like that's not the worst. All right. Hello. So we are currently a bit under-leveled for the next badge, but we could realistically get there pretty quickly. The next one is going to be we're going to be taking on like Tatsugiri and Dondozo, which is dragon and water typing. Part of me's tempted to bring Pirate FJ in and just use like switching out to level him quickly, because he's part grass type. He could be useful. I want to avoid using Hydrapple for this one because the dragon typing. Venus is good. Poltegeist is good. Clodsire is good because of water absorb. Definitely not the fire types. These guys need to be boxed. So we're gonna box Magcargo and Shoutmon for sure. They are leading the team for this. Yeah, I think I'll bring Pirate FJ in. We have William, so we don't really need Roxy, and Roxy's a bit over leveled. I would feel mean using her there. I could put Pichu on the team. To get experience. Or I could bring Bob-omb back. But if I have Pirate FJ, I might as well bring Pichu, I think. So that's what I'm going to do. But no, because Pichu's going to take forever to level up. So actually, I'll bring Bob-omb. I think Pichu is here. I don't remember where Pichu was. It's fine. So I think this will be what I go over with. So I'm gonna go swap the ones that I took off the team out. Alright, so Magcargo needs to be replaced with Ampharos. This one needs to be Poltegeist. And then this one needs to be Trevenant. And then this one needs to be Electrode again. Yay! Alright. That's the squad. Alright, I just need to check. Do I have an encounter available over there still? Because I'm going to be going to Castle Royale Lake Okay, I don't have my encounter for the lake yet. So I guess I'm going to be getting that during this stream as well. Also, I want to just look real quick. Interesting. Interesting. I love the wood texture, but I'm not going to lie, the way they handled the leaves here, kind of disappointing. So, here if I get up on them. Like the way I would interpret each of these is like one leaf, but it doesn't look like they have an individual leaf texture going on there. And that's like a slightly disappointing aspect of it to me, because it's like I would like to see, you know, little notches on the leaves, because like you see that on these individual leaves, but I guess because those ones are individual and these ones are considered like clumps, they didn't really do that. But that's a very minor gripe. Trevenant looks sick here. Very cool. All right. I know that there's a guy, I think, at this tower who's going to want me to fight trainer. So I'm going to see what all that entails. Like how many trainers I have to beat to do that. At the lake. Also, there's a tower here. I'm gonna just activate its flight spot. Whee. I can also use it as an opportunity to get some experience here by fighting this Gimmighoul. Because I think I'm still technically on the mountain. Wait, am I? Wait, I'm gonna go back. Did I get the thing that says that I entered the lake? I did. So this is actually my lake encounter. So I can't kill it. But I can switch Pokemon and catch it. Set up a leech seed, and then I'm gonna start chucking balls, because it can only, there's not much it can do to me, you know. Gimmighoul is not a very move heavy mon. It's okay. We have lots of opportunities, and we've found a lot of Ultra Balls over the course of this game. So I'm just going to keep chucking. I'm also going to mark... Ah, he broke out immediately. Gimmighoul. I'm not even going to specify what form, because it's the only form you can find in the wild in this game. I wonder if you were to do like a randomizer, could you find Gimmighoul roaming form in game? I feel like you'd have to be able to. $15 levels. Beautiful. Alright. There's Gimmighoul. Yes, your name will, as always, be from DB. And I would like to send it to my boxes. I have to make sure that it goes to the correct box before I trade it away. Alright, let me connect to the internet. And then it was just like lost for a second on where I need to go to get to the surprise trade. There we are. Trade it. Surprise trade. Let's see what we get. Wow. Jigglypuff, which I think... Didn't we get an Igglybuff? We did. So this is our first duplicate. Wow. That's crazy. We have gone this entire game not getting a single duplicate, Mon, and here we are. We have an Igglybuff, so this Jigglypuff will get immediately traded away. Alright. That's a first. That's impressive. It's crazy how long it's been. You know, I'm almost done with this run, and we're at our first duplicate. Sending Jigglypuff to Henry. Ooh. We have not had one, right? There's no hounds. Yeah, no. There it is, a Hound Hour. Oh, I didn't get to read it because I always forget if you press A on that screen, you can't read the dialogue, or you can't read the Pokedex. Oh, so no. Here, I'm gonna go to the Pokedex. Nope, that's the map. Pokedex. Alright, here we are. Recently caught Hound Hour. Hound Hour, the dark Pokemon. It uses different kinds of cries for communicating with others of its kind and for pursuing its prey. Oh, what a wonderful little description. It's actually surprisingly short for a Pokedex description, but who am I to judge?
It makes sound.
Alright. Put you where you go, because you're not going to be useful here. Also, I'm realizing that's another fire type. We have so many fire types. It's been a really one-sided set of trades here. Oh well. Wait, can we name this one? We can. Ooh, alright. Hound Hour. Your name... I'm literally just gonna name it another. Wait, can I do, what symbols do we have? Is there a fire? There's probably no fire. Yeah. Oh, they did get rid of the faces. I haven't, like, looked at what symbols are available on the Switch in a long time. Interesting. Wait, isn't this a Greek letter already? Like, isn't there... Yeah, wait. Why is that there, but also here? Is there a difference between the two? Do they look different? Okay. This one does not go up. It just goes down. That's silly. That's silly. That should not be a dedicated one when we have that already on here. But it looks like there's no fire. It's also interesting, so like all of the keyboards that are available here, if you have like an English speaking account, you don't have access to the like Chinese or like Japanese character sets. You just have those. It's interesting. Do I do... Yeah, I'm just going to do another one. Yeah, not just another one. Alright. Another one. The Hound Hour. And that was caught in stream... where are we at? Stream 12. Okay. I should grab the, even though I'm not going to use it on the team immediately, I should grab the thing for it. With the animated GIF. Hound Hour and Houndoom. Where are you at? I mean, I know you're in Gen 2. Here they are. Alright. Male and female are easy to tell apart here. Hound Hour. Houndoom, male. Houndoom, female. All saved. Alright. Well, we got our Castle Royale Lake encounter. So what moves do you have? Are there any like strong moves that I can remember? Leech Seed's not bad to have, so I think I'm gonna get rid of Astonish for that. I'm gonna bump it down the list. There we go. Oh wait, wait a second. Why is this your nature? This is a bad nature for you. Do I have a good, like a good mint? Ooh, I have the Adamant Mint. That is helpful. Yeah, I think I'll do Adamant. Screw it. Stats have changed for the better. Could do the Shell Bell. That wouldn't be super helpful for all cases here. I could do the Expert Belt to get a slight boost, or I could do the Muscle Band. I'll do Expert Belt because I think that's slightly more. Yeah. And then I'm gonna give the Shell Bell to that guy. Nathan. You are so happy. What did I get now? Tadbulb Mucus. And Hatena Dust. And Baby Pollen. And Basculin Fang. Swampy Fluff. Okay. Now. Sir, your claws are slightly in my arm. Can I have that? Thank you. I have a thingy boy. I'm gonna put you down because you are too happy and you are gnawing on me, and that is unhelpful. Okay, so that's where I gotta get to. I'm hoping I can glide this whole distance, because eventually you start to go down until you have flight from the DLC. But like at that point, like why would you even be gliding, you know? It's not faster. I know. Hi, Arvin. How are you? Yep, here's the guy. So how many people do I have to fight, sir? Seven trainers. Is there even a healing spot here? Because he's there. You know, I guess there's not technically a Pokemon Center here anywhere. That's still crazy to me. 7 trainers. Well, I'm still gonna treat that as I have to fight 7 trainers before I can, like, leave this area to go heal. So I guess I might as well start looking. I think this, yeah, this is West Province Area 3, which I think I already have my encounter for. Yes, okay. So yeah, I need to be over this bridge. Okay, here's a person. Found someone. Alright, that's not what that was not the fun fact I was expecting, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, Sarina. Oh no. I feel like these two are related in some uncomfortable ways. I'm gonna switch to Clodsire. Not very kind of you. Oh, we got the poison off. I'm gonna switch to Charlie because they're probably gonna use Stomp again. No, Teeter Dance, okay. Interesting. This might not KO. Yeah, it doesn't, okay. But they're not gonna use Stomp. So I'm gonna switch to Venus. We're just gonna keep switching. Everyone's gonna switch head at this rate. Leaf Storm. And misses. And then gets knocked out by poison. 10 levels. This could also be useful. I'm gonna get rid of tackle for now. Because why not? We're not gonna get hex. Growth? No, because it's only useful in one of the stats. Forges. Well, Florges is all special defense, so if I bullet seed, this thing's gonna melt. Okay, not quite melt, but I'm gonna do a lot of damage. Oh, and it wastes its turn on a misty terrain. Unfortunate. Because now we just bullet seed and it goes down. Yeah. For now. Alright, real quick, I'm just gonna shift around your moves. And I guess I'd say Will-O-Wisp was kind of above that. Alright, we're good. I feel like trainers are going to mostly be along this like footpath, like this road. So that's primarily where I'm going to be going on my quest for trainers. So like if I stick to this path, like there's got to be more people along it. Look at that. There's one. Hello there, sir. How are you? She's so popular. I've defeated her long since. Miss Magius. Alright, well, I feel like, again, Venus kind of is useful against that, because if they go for a ghost-type move, since I'm a ghost-type, you know, like, if they try to Shadow Ball me, like, they're just going down, because they're not gonna do anything here. Magical Leaf was not the play I was expecting, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, and this thing's defense is even lower. Oh, it's dead. It's guaranteed. This is a one-shot. Unless I get a low roll. I did. But we hit the 5th hit. Okay. Alright. Almost a guaranteed one-shot. Oh. Oh, okay, no, this is for him. You know what? I'll give it to Trevenant. I'll let Trevenant have that. Over Leech Seed. Discharge. I like it more than Electro Ball, I think, because it's more guaranteed, and it has a decent paralyze chance. Alright, that's 2 trainers. Back on the road to find another. If I cross that, I'm probably out of the area. Yep. Alright, so now I go off-roading to find trainers. I feel like there's probably going to be someone kind of along... along here, but maybe not. Well, I found one. Here we are. Trainer number 3. Hello there, sir. Okay, Raichu. Not gonna lie, this feels like another good time to switch into Venus. Yeah. Look at that damage. Okay, and this is a guaranteed one-shot. Because even with like really low rolls, I think all 4 of those hits would have been guaranteed to KO. Already up to 30. This isn't the ocean? I was gonna say, I'm like, you're not really near the ocean. The ocean's over there. Like, you can see it, but you're like next to a hill that's blocking your view of it. I was like, did they just give him like really bad dialogue? No, it was a joke. Okay. I feel like they wanted people to think they gave that dude like bad dialogue or something. Kind of play with people's expectations a bit. Solar beam, okay. There's not a person there that I see. I feel like on this beach would make sense for there to be like person, because you don't count as in the sea until you're over in the sea, right? Yeah, so that's the North Paldean Sea, but this is not. This is just the lake. So I bet there's someone along one of these beaches, so I'm just going to kind of follow the beach until I'm in like a different area. Okay, never mind. Going the other way on the beach. Though that does kind of end. So maybe there isn't a person here. But there's a move. Reversal, okay. I love this spot where the lake enters the ocean. And it's just like a big hill of water. Like, it's not a waterfall. But it is a big hill made out of water. Like, I feel like if they'd made this more of a slighter grade slope, it would have been interesting. I don't know, maybe there's lakes that do this, or like rivers that do this, where it's like this really like steep but not a waterfall body of like flowing water into like the ocean or something, or into a lake. Who knows? I just think it's a little silly. Oh, there's someone. Talking about Tatsugiri? He's talking about Tatsugiri. Oh, okay. This is finally one that's not a good one for Venus. If I had one of my fire types, this wouldn't be a thought at all, though. I think William is probably my best choice. I don't think they're going to use a bug move against a ghost type. Okay, iron defense, that's easy. I can account for that. So I'm going to start with Thunder Wave, just guaranteed. Okay. Paralyze you. Because I don't like that it used Swords Dance, I'm going to Confuse Ray you too. Minimal chance to hit me. You want to hurt yourself in confusion first turn that you're confused? Nope, but you're paralyzed. Now do you want to hurt yourself in confusion? Nope, but he's using Iron Defense again. So, he just let me win. I'm sitting here, like, playing all cautious. Bro was just gonna Iron Defense and Swords Dance and do nothing. You know, might as well discharge again, I guess. It's another 2-co. And I paralyze again. Not even trying to this time. Okay, that's not useful. So. Alright, easy win. So I think that was, what, 4 trainers now? What the? Well. Probably also a trainer like out on the lake, like in on an island or something. If I had to guess. Oh, here's one that's a waterfall. Look at that. Alright, couldn't quite make it. Huh. Oh, and here's trainer number 5. Oh, you're a rare trainer class. Look at that. I feel like the models in this game are like very rare. Like, you do not see them often. Alright, well, you are switching. There's another one that's like a little tricky for my team. Because it's an ice type, so it's good against 3 of them. I guess William has Power Gem, but Cryogonal has really high special defense, so... Oh no! That's so mean. Ah! Friendship. Oh my god. Get paralyzed, please. Okay, so I am definitely healing. Okay, they set up a reflect. It's not a huge issue. I'm gonna set up Confuse Ray just to make them less useful. Easy. Unfortunate. I don't think the next hit kills, but I don't like that I'm at 70. Oh, that sucks. Boo. Recover. Gonna reconfuse you then. Then again, I say boo, that sucks, as I'm sitting here using Hyper Potion, so. Hurt yourself. Because now your Reflect is gone. I think you actually do take more damage from it. Nope. Okay. That's fine. It's Power Gem KOs. Okay, Frostmoth I can handle a little easier because I have double super effective against it in Power Gem. So, just gonna use Power Gem and take it out. Cloyster, I have Discharge for. I should be faster. I'm not faster. Never mind. I am now confused, so there is a chance that I don't one-shot it, but I will one-shot if I hit with Discharge. So, William, please. Thank you. Yeah. Cloyster has no special defense. That's really its biggest weakness. Cloyster is a very good mon, but its special defense is abysmal. Yeah, actually, you know what? Let's get Phantom Force. I like that more than Shadow Claw. Because it's stronger. It does take 2 turns, but it goes through Protect, which is nice. So that's 2 more trainers to go, and we're not doing too bad. I don't know if I cross this bridge, if I'll still technically be in the area. Ooh. Right over that. Yeah, let's cross that bridge and see if that technically puts me outside of Castaroya Lake. I feel like it might. No, I'm still technically there, probably until I get to the orange up there. So there's still some room for trainers this way. Yep, there's one. Dragon trainer. Yeah, I guess William again, because Power Gem. Get like a nice retro camera angle here. We'll go Power Gem. Instant knockout. Let's see what else she's got. Haxorus. I actually have nothing that's directly useful against that, so this will be fun. Oh, I hate that. Good thing I was setting a Power Wave, or Thunder Wave already. And then I'm going to confuse this turn as usual. And hope that works in my favor. Because Haxorus has a really high attack set already. I don't like that thing being boosted. Hurt yourself, please. Like, actually. This would be huge. Huge. Oh, it did so much damage. Okay. You have to remember, that's what it would do with like a neutral, like base 30 damage move. Please, do it again. I swear it would be so funny. It would be so funny if you do. Oh no. Oh no, that's gonna nuke me. Yeah. Oh my god. Oh, but William was so useful. No. William. Okay, we have backups. We can handle this. It is paralyzed already. But I guess we should kind of get Bob-omb as equipped as possible. I'm gonna go after the last trainer in the area that I need, get the thing, and then I'll go swap Ampharos off the team. But I'll also get my encounter in the area up here. So you were a trainer, you are not. You are a Staraptor. Oh my god, I got jump scared by a Tatsugiri. Well, that's not great for me. Because there is a small chance that Tatsugiri just dies. You know, it has a 25% chance that it's using Memento. But the other options that it has aren't ideal for me, especially Dragon Pulse. So I'm going to switch and hope that it doesn't Dragon Pulse. If it Muddy Waters, I'm safe. I forget what it has other than Memento. As it's... Oh, Nasty Plot. Okay, that's... I don't like that. Again, though, there's a 50% chance that it... there's a 25% chance it heals me, a 25% chance it boosts its special attack, 25% chance it dies, and a 25% chance that it hits me with Dragon Pulse and, like, one-shots me. So, that's where we're at. Oh, God. Oh, it did kill! Okay, huge. Oh, but that didn't die. Okay. I am going to throw a max potion. Oh, no, it doesn't have, it has Mirror Coat. So I guess it doesn't have Memento at this level. I could have sworn it did. Alright, so it either doesn't have Muddy Water or it doesn't have Memento. I'm not sure which, but that does change things. Oh, it does still have Muddy Water, okay. So it did not have Memento. Alright, did not want to be jump scared by Tatsugiri. But we got through it. Alright. I'm gonna have to enter the lake, I think. Because I know there's someone on the outskirts of the lake as well. Do I go for that? Because there's probably someone on, like, one of these islands. But I have to go through a gauntlet to get there. But I know there's someone, like, here. And I think that counts as at the lake, too. So I'm gonna fly to the watchtower, and then I'm gonna go to that spot. Hey dude, I'm at 6, right? Nice. Yeah, I know that there's a trainer down here. There's actually multiple trainers down here, okay. Businessman wants to synergize. Gonna beat you up. Gonna beat you up, I'm gonna take your lunch money. Floatzel. Easy. I don't think they're going to use a water attack first turn. Nope, they did. Okay. So they've learned of my water absorb already. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna fly back to here. Then I'm going to put Ampharos in the box. Okay. And heal the remainder of my team. Sorry, William, you were great. But alas, you were not enough. I'm just gonna go to Medali, because why not? It's right here. We'll fly, we'll heal. Okay. I'm gonna replace Ampharos with... I'll do Toxtricity for now. No, I'll do... Yeah, I'll do Hydrapple. That's what I'll do. Alright. You have been replaced. Oh, oops. Multigeist. Okay. You have been replaced with Trevenant. You are now replaced with Electrode, and Electrode you are now replaced with Hydrapple temporarily. I'm gonna go to this watchtower and then kind of go across the bridges and get to the area there, because I want to get an encounter in the like fall themed area. I want to get an encounter in the sea here, because I'm going to try to maximize my encounters over the next couple episodes. I can now fly to here. Oh, I kind of want that. Whee! Oh. And I missed it. I missed it. He's gonna fall. It's okay, because we just got the ability to fly to, like, right here. I was like, oh, it's gonna be easier if I'm on my like Miraidon, because Miraidon's so big, and it's like that doesn't change the fact that this is so small. Also, let's have Pirate FJ follow me. Let's see, what does it do? Not well. Doesn't want to follow me onto it. Alright. No! I was like, I guess I can run now. No, bad idea. That's okay. I'll just fly back. And then we'll just go across. Go across the easy way. Whee! Hi, Gulpin. You ate the item that I was trying to get to. I would like you to give it back, please. Hey, bitch. Hey. Would you like that? Do you want to jump or do you want me to pick you up? You look like you want pickup. Oh. I wanted to grab it before the spotlight ran. Alright. Yeah, there's so many trainers around this lake. A cave? I don't remember there being a cave here. Did I just never find this cave? Or am I a fool and this is like a very obvious cave that like is one of the ones where the things are? I can't get to this cave right now. Which suggests to me that it's meant to be sort of late game. Alright, Sakura Trail. I missed. You there. You're my encounter. Good, good. Just catching my encounter. Alright, Sakura Trail. Let's go to Toad School. For the increased catch chance. It's not a strong increase, but it's a slight one. Ah, nice. Alright, you're gonna use growth, that's fine. Right. Just gonna check an Ultra Ball. Gonna also note S is for Sakura Trail. Nice. Got it. Toad School. And as usual, this will be from DB. Oh, thank you. Oh, get out of here. Get. I'm not here to fight you, Tinkatuff. Max Clodsire is kind of my best Tinkatuff thing, so I'll knock this out real quick before I can do my Wonder Trade. Use Earthquake. And now. Alright, what is my team order? Okay. Okay, yeah, so you're still the lead spot. It's fine. Boxes. Go here. Go Poke Portal. Surprise Trade. Toad School. Ah, fair enough. Yes, let's do surprise trade. I'm surprised Toadscroll doesn't try to attack. It just watches you. Alright. Away with you, Toadscroll. Oh, Azrael. I don't think I have anything from that line. I'm pretty sure this is a... I think I've caught one as a thing to trade away. No, it's not. Not even. Okay. Azrael, the polka dot Pokemon. Its tail is packed full of the nutrients it needs to grow. Delicious. Yeah, no, I don't have anything from that line, so that is my mon from Sakura Trail. An Azrael. It is a French Azrael, so I cannot name it. But I can mark that I received it. Extreme 12. Alright. Next encounter I'm going to get is the North Paldean Sea. Like, I'm just going to kind of run along here. Get myself my next encounter. Azrael's not really what I was hoping to get, I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, that's where I'll head. Oh, awesome. I love a lot of Glitch's music. Don't fall buys. Let me cat my lap. Yeah, I use like a good bit of Glitch's music in different like pixel art time lapses that I've done. I'd say of like the Pokemon like fan musicians out there, I think Glitch and probably Luigi Gigas are my two like favorites. For different vibes, but they are both extremely talented people. I know, it's one of my favorite things, like, that any, like, fan musician will do is, like, because, like, I completely understand, like, the idea of, like, yes, I would like to have credit, you know, like, credit me if you use the music I worked on, but, like, some people, like, are very strict about how it can be used, and I'm like, this is, like, a fan remix. You do not own this song. Like, I would get it more if it was, like, a live performance, type thing, like the, like, 8-bit big band or something, like, where you're releasing, like, you know, CDs of the music, like after an event or something like that. I completely understand that, like, yeah, sure. But like there's some like people who will like put their remixes up on like the copyright auto detection system, and that always like rubs me the wrong way. I'm like, I don't like when people do that, because then you'll get flagged for using the original, and that's what really annoys me. If someone has like a slight remix, like there's one, I don't know what the artist name is, but there's a there's like a specific remix of the like Dire Docks music that I always get flagged for using if Dire Docks comes up in one of my streams, because I have the original Dire Docks as like one of my like chill background music things in the playlist that I use when I'm doing like spriting streams or things like that, where I'm, you know, doing something that's kind of like quiet and calmer and more relaxed. Like I just have some like vibey music in the background, and every time Dire Docks happens to be playing, I end up getting like a copyright flag from this like random like remix that isn't that different from the original, and I'm like, what are you doing? And every time I just dispute it and go like, they don't even like, this is the original song, like they don't even own this, like I'm not using their remix. Oh, guy's gone. I guess Guess I can catch an Ice Cube. Uh-oh. Did not expect him to turn so suddenly. Ice Cube is part Ice type, so I don't think I want to stay in. I'm finding myself in a not so fun predicament. But I also don't have a lot of things that are good to handle this on this team. In general, I'll switch to Clodsire for just the sake that it's bulky and high level. Clodsire, go for a swim. I do have a dive ball. And that ball also does water type. And I think Ice Cube is water ice. I think. Though I could be wrong, so I'm just going to throw an Ultra Ball. Because I know it's part ice. It might be pure ice, honestly. That might be what it's got going on. Well, that flash, like, broke the world. This would just break the ice, right? Like, this doesn't kill it. Yeah. Which, this doesn't really help me, I'm realizing. So I'm just gonna throw another Ultra Ball. Stay in it this time, maybe? Nope. Nope, does not want to. There's like a grid under the water, because the water layer is the lowest layer in this game. So I guess you can see kind of like the grid underneath when that flash happens and it's zoomed in. Weird. He's using a lot of ice moves. I don't want to send in Pirate FJ and get knocked out. I think I just keep throwing Ultra Balls and hoping that one of them catches. No. A Dive Ball might. Yeah. Let's try it. No. He said no. He said not happening, not today. Alright. This is I do have a timer ball, so eventually I'll get to the point where that will be useful. I'm gonna keep throwing Ultra Balls and hoping that one catches. Ow. Oh. 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 You got my hopes up. Alright. Freeze dry again. It's fine. The next highest level I've got is Venus, who's not useful unless I terrestrialize, and this thing seems to only have ice-type attacks. It doesn't have any physical moves, so weak armor wouldn't be a huge issue here. And I do have Strength Sap. Alright, I'm gonna switch to Charlie. I know, this Ice Cube is... This was why I was hoping that I'd seen like an Arrokuda that I could just turn around and catch, but then I'd gone too far past it and it despawned. And so now there was just this Ice Cube and I'm like, well, guess you're my encounter now. And, Gotta say, I'm not a fan of it being my encounter. I'm gonna hit it with the Giga Drain and hope it doesn't die. That's what I'm gonna do. I mean, I'm not boosted in any way, so I don't think it will. Yeah, because it's not water type. So this will be useful. I can just Giga Drain a couple times. It can't headbutt me. And then I can catch it. That no authentication stamp. Alright, Ultra Ball. Get caught, please. Bruh. This is when it would be great if I still had William, but she is dead. She has died. She is gone. Okay, there we go. Alright, Ice Cube. Ice Cube, the... Alright, actually, no, I don't need to read it. Screw you, Ice Cube, you were mean to me. I'm just gonna name you from DB. You don't get anything. You get no love. Get out of here. I say as I also do actually really like Ice Cube as a Pokemon. Send it to my boxes. And we're trading you away fast. Surprise trade. Then after I trade this, I'm going to go get the get the badge. Ooh. What are we getting? Both forms are so goofy. It's funny, I spent a long time, I was trying to get a shiny, what is his name? Iron, the Delibird one. Iron Bundle. I was trying to get a shiny Iron Bundle, and it took me, like, so many sandwiches to get one. Ghastly, the gas Pokemon. Its body is made of gas. Despite lacking substance, it can envelop an opponent of any size and cause suffocation. Oh, that's delightful. What a delightful Pokedex entry. You are a new Pokemon, though, so you're being kept. Not a super exciting one, but keeping it. Yes. Nickname. I can give Ghastly a nickname. Okay. If you would like, you may offer up a nickname for Ghastly. In the meantime, I am going to grab the GIF for Ghastly. Not that I'm gonna immediately toss on the team, but just in case, I gotta grab the whole Ghastly line. Ghastly. Where are you? I know I haven't grabbed it. Oh, I found Gengar. Okay. Ghastly contra Gengar. It's funny. I both love and don't love the new Ghastly smoke, because I love the I love the shape of the previous 3D model they had, but I think the animation on the new one looks better. Like, I prefer it to be one wibbly wobbly structure and not flickering between, you know, frames of animation, basically. Because if I'm not putting it on the team right now, but I'm gonna, like, I'll show, like, the Ghastly. Like, this looks pretty cool, but I don't like that it's not smooth, you know? I prefer the smoothness of the new one, but I don't like, or the smoothness of the new one's animation, but I don't like the I don't like the shape of the new one as much. I think it has a less interesting silhouette. I think Ghastly is one of those Pokemon where it works so well in art. You know, like you can do 2D art of Ghastly and it looks phenomenal every time, but I feel like Ghastly is a lot harder to figure out how you do it in 3D. And that's kind of like the struggle of it. I think the best way to do Ghastly in 3D is to use Sims, though. Like particle Sims and whatnot. Like whether it's a particle effect or something that actually has like some simulated weight to it. You know, using particles. That's like my ideal Ghastly. Grim or Slimer? Honestly, I really like the name Grim for it. But I think I'm going to go Slimer specifically because I feel like Grim is an amazing name for a Grimmsnarl. So I'm going to go Slimer. Also because like it uses Sludge Bomb and stuff. Like this guy is going to be sliming people. So Ghastly, you get to be Slimer. The other thing, and this is a minor thing, I don't care for how this this rendering system looks when the shadow on the smoke overlaps the shadow on the smoke, or the other person's smoke. You see like the little lines that form. Not a fan of that. I would prefer if that did not happen, but like it's still a pretty good version. It looks fine. Like, I think most of the Pokemon that had, like, their fire or, like, gaseous effects replaced with 3D models in this game do genuinely look better. But yeah, that's one of the ones that I'm like, does he, though? Is it better? I don't know. I haven't seen much Detective Pikachu stuff. I need to see the movie still, and I'm uninitiated, let's say, on the games. Not that the second game made me want to try it, but all right. I am going to go back to here and go get my stuff situated to do this this Titan. I am only level 40 and it is level 55 though. So I don't know. Do I grind a few more levels? Got time to, but I am an hour and a half deep on the stream where I was intending to take this on, so I might do a little, just a light bit of grinding, just a light bit, you know, not a lot, just enough, you know. Lots of new TMs that I grabbed. Are any of these useful? And do I switch Hydrapple out now? I mean, really everything else that I've got here, as far as mons that are at this level but not too high of a level, is not really helpful to me, or not really something I want to use for this specific Titan. So I'm gonna say I'm gonna just have to deal. But I'm still gonna do a little bit of extra grinding. Oh, I do have Phantom Force now. But I might as well use my first turn to my advantage here by using Horn Leech. And based on the amount of damage I did there, I don't need to Phantom Force this turn. It's not going to be a lot of experience, but it's like a little bit. It was enough to level me up. If I could get like the ones that are in the 40s to at least like 50, I'd probably be... That's when I'd be like, ah, yes, I'm comfortable. That did not count as a backstrike. Are you kidding me? I think this guy can have Ice Beam, but I'm gonna... Okay, he's gonna Hydro Pump. It's not too bad. Get my health back. Horn Leech again. Yeah, I feel like the Detective Pikachu movies Charizard looks phenomenal because like that's one of like the ones that like you see everywhere. And I feel like that's just kind of like a testament to how amazing like the work of R.J. Palmer is, because he was really like a heavy designer on that. Like live action Charizard. There we go. To have less ridiculous camera freakouts with the Horn Leech. I'm just gonna just rest the camera here. Wow, Wonder Room. Goodbye. Also, like, you can, like, zoom in on a Pokemon here. I don't fully get why. Like, if you hold a ZR, or sorry, ZL in this game, it, like, zooms in. And I'm like, I guess that's helpful for if you're like, is that a shiny? But it doesn't, like, tell you anything. It just, like, zooms in. Whoops. No! No! How dare you? I was trying to fight this Golduck and the Scyther like burst in on me. So I do Clodsire because you can't do much to it. Ow. Swords Dance made that do a bit. And it's a 3-co. No, stop Swords Dancing. But maybe if I poison it, or if I get a crit, or if I get a high roll, maybe it goes down. High roll? Okay. Ah. Tatsugiri. Okay, crit was nice. And I can dip out. Finish the job. Oh my god, we have a speed tie. That's funny. No, let's not do Woodhammer. It is a very good move for this thing, but I'm not really looking forward to that in a Wonderlocke here. Another curly Tatsugiri. I love Tatsugiri. They're so fun. That's awesome. It's a very good name for one, too. Alright, Tatsugiri. Another speed tie. I level up and I still speed tie with you. How dare you? Muddy water. Okay. Well, I'm gonna Phantom Force again. Oh, this one has Memento. Okay. Alright, goodbye, Tatsugiri. Thank you. Yeah, level 51 still has Memento, but like level 55 does not. Good to know. Alright, here's another Tatsugiri. Gotcha. Oh yeah, not even a lie. Like, that is so true. It is extremely valuable because it can mix people up, which, like, personally, I mean, like, most people use curly form. Curly form's always going to look like curly form. But even with the fact that curly form's basically always going to look like curly form, if you do want one of the others, like, it's still valuable. Like, I personally know which one's which. Like, if you showed me shiny Droopy, which is white, I would immediately recognize that. If you showed me shiny Stretchy, which is orange with like yellow stripes on its back, I would also recognize that. But not everyone learns that, especially in the competitive community. You'd be very surprised how many people in the competitive community like have general Pokemon knowledge. Because I feel like when you think of like, oh, did they play like Pokemon competitively, like you assume like they gotta know a ton, but it's like not necessarily. You just have to know the combat. That doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to have someone who knows everything about every Pokemon and you know what the shinies look like, what the they just know the, especially you only need to know the competitive mons primarily well enough. But like if you know the competitive mons, the types of most mons, you're probably fine. Like generally, like as long as your knowledge is about the combat potential, you're good enough to do like competitive for the most part. Alright, so Charlie's the lead. Charlie, what are your moves right now? Yep, okay. So we're still like this. Do I have like a Shadow Ball TM? That would be really handy right now. Shadow Ball. I have Shadow Claw. I was like, Shadow? Ah, Shadow Ball. Here we are. Huge. I need to go to the boxes for this. Check summary. Bump Shadow Ball up. It's a bit better. That's funny. I love off the cuff weird like mons being used in competitive stuff. Not everyone's a fan of that, but I live for that stuff. Like, it's so funny. Because that's one of the things is like a lot of people competitively don't see those mons a lot, so they don't know everything they could possibly know about them half the time. I was hoping he would hit me so that I would Giga Drain him and heal. Oh, we have another speed tie. Alright. Bye, Tatsugiri. Power Whip? No. Yeah? He needs us to know that he's laying down. I'm gonna try to get like closer to the water, because if I can get Dondozo experience, that is the real experience here. Like, if you're at this lake and you're not getting Dondozo XP, what are you doing? I see where I can go to like do it on the shores, because it's like I don't want to go into the water because then I have to deal with like Baluzas charging me all the time. They're fast and obnoxious. But if I could get Dondozos, that's a really good experience. Oh my god, that's funny. I didn't even realize. I guess Audino does learn Surf. It's one of those things that I had not considered. One of my favorite surprise mons that throws people off sometimes is I used to run it. What was the strat? So I ran. I think it was this was an OUs. I would run doubles OU. There's a Dondozo. Does he see me? He sees me. Well, I guess there's no use. Oh, and then he started to leave. Oh, I would have been able to do it. But yeah, it was I would run Tapu Koko with Discharge and Alolan Marowak with Lightning Rod. And then my Tapu Koko would, discharge, and just immediately after one discharge, my special attack Marowak with Lightning Rod would have a higher special attack stat than Tapu Koko. And then I would just keep using discharge as many times as I could. That was a really fun one. Dondozo. Oh, I got 2 to spawn. Oops. 3! Oh my god, there's so many. Go. Turn around. Still from the side. I was hoping it would turn more than that. He just kind of like, I was like, oh, I'm bored. I'm going this window. There was another, like, semi-recent, really fun strat that I'm trying to remember. I think it's in this game. What was I running? Like, it's like Dondozo fainted. Zooms in on the doofiest slowpoke swimming in the water. Like, huh, how's it going? Do you want to turn around? Yes, he does. Okay. I might be able to KO with a Shadow Ball here. Yep. What was my recent really fun one? I have to like check my teams that I've got to remember. Alright, I gotta go heal because this one's out of like useful PP. So I'm just gonna zip off to here, heal, fly back. Oh, that's funny. I have to like check my teams to see what this one was. Violet teams. No, it's probably not one of my Kitakami teams because those ones are just they were just primarily for I feel like it was one of my recent teams that had like a really wacky one. Oh, was it this team? Oh, that's what it is. Yes, okay. So it's not just this team, but I use this a lot. Throat Spray is one of my favorite items in the game. Like, ever since they added Throat Spray, I have had so much, like, stupid, wacky team concepts that would never have worked before that work now. So, like, a common one that I like to do is, like, just anything that I can use Throat Spray on with, like, whether it's Snarl or Hyper Voice or whatever, like, love that. I have a Wigglytuff that's a special attack Wigglytuff that uses I think Hyper Voice. Hyper Voice with Throat Spray, so that I use Hyper Voice, my special attack is boosted by 1 stage. And then I use Terrastalize Draining Kiss, because Draining Kiss is base 50. But when you Terrastalize, a lot of moves will jump up to a minimum base 60. So by becoming a Terrastalized Wigglytuff, now my Throat Spray boosted Wigglytuff is doing base 60 damage times 2 with the Draining Kiss. So I'm doing like way more damage than I would otherwise be doing. Dondozo. Dondozo. No! The bird. Amigo. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. But yeah, I have that one. I have what are some of my other throat spray ones? Because it's really a lot of my throat spray mons are my gimmicky ones now. I have a so like the one that I was looking at that reminded me of it was my Oranguru. So I have like a theme team that's like Overwatch themed. So I have an Oranguru that has Hyper Voice, Thunderbolt. Trying to remember the other moves. Psyshock, and I think Protect. And he's running Throat Spray, and like he doesn't have bad like bad special attack either. Like it is a special attack Pokemon. It's just very bulky. He's my Winston, so he runs Throat Spray and Hyper Voice so that he can just be more powerful and be a bit of like a bulky threat. I had some other really fun ones. I think I have a Throat Spray Hydreigon that runs Snarl. I have a few Snarlmons that use Throat Spray. I mean, this one's like everyone wants to do this with Throat Spray. I have Throat Spray on my starter, which was a Fuecoco, so my Skeledirge is running Throat Spray and Torch Song to get like the double boost at the start of a fight. There's so like Throat Spray has made so many Pokemon that weren't previously viable with special attack way more viable with special attack, and I love that because I'm a sucker for a good gimmick, and that is an amazing gimmick to just take a Pokemon that no one associates with its special attack stat in like a meaningful way and turn them into like special sweepers or, you know, off the cuff special walls, like bulky wall Pokemon that just suddenly are able to like deal damage. Yeah, those are some of my favorites. Boomburst is so good with it, yeah. Because I think I have a Noivern that runs like Boomburst, Throat Spray. Because it doesn't have a dragon move that is there's no like sound dragon moves, and I'm surprised they haven't added one for it. Like Draconic Roar or something, I don't know, like some good dragon type. Wow. I keep having it targeted and then and then I just like lose my targeting. Am I floating? Nope, I'm just all the way over there. Wow. I'm getting close to level. Yeah, Noivern is a very fun design. I've really liked Noivern since like it showed up, like since they first announced it, and then they put it in the anime. And I was like, oh, I really like that one. Very fun design. I really like a lot of dragon types that aren't pseudo legendaries, because for the longest time, like that was most dragon types are like it has to be a pseudo legendary, and so like they'd make it one. You know, not that they were using that exact verbiage in their heads, but like a lot of pseudo legendaries have been dragon types. And I don't like think that's like a bad idea necessarily, but it's so much more fun when they do a dragon type that's not one. Like, I have wanted so badly for there to be more non-pseudo-legendary dragon types that, when I was working on, like, a Fakemon project with friends in college, one of the mons that, I was determined to have... I didn't design it, but when I saw what it was, and, like, I think we had the first stage before we had the second stage set, but it was a bug type, like it was like a bug dragon type that started with a dragon's head caterpillar, but instead of becoming a like a butterfly, it just grew wings and its legs got longer and it became more draconic. Yeah, it was like Dargapede and Wormelder. And when it would be in that second stage, it still had, like, I think it was like a base 480 something, like stat total. Like, its base stat total was not super high. It was kind of like an early to mid game mon. It was kind of what we had in mind for it. But like, it's just like, it's not a particularly good dragon type. Like, its stats are just kind of not amazing. It looks really cool, but it's not like no, I want to be targeting Dondozo. Dondozo. There we go. Alright, I have to jump down. We're fighting. But yeah, no, like, I really love that design, and I really like that I was, like, determined. I'm like, we are not giving this thing amazing stats. We are not letting it be a pseudo. And I say that when we also had 2 dragon type lines that were pseudo legendaries. Like, we wanted to go, like, we settled on, like, I think like a roughly 200 mon decks, so like, as a result, we were willing to do like more pseudo legendary lines than 1, and I think we ended up with 4 in the end, 2 of which were dragon types. I think 1 was... Or no, 3 of which were dragon types. 1 was Dragon Steel. 1 was a Dragon Steel line. 1 was a Dragon... I think Dragon Dark line. And the other one was a... I can't remember what type it was, but it was part dragon. It might have been Dragon Fairy. And then I can't remember what the last one was, but I don't think that one was dragon at all. And we were determined to make sure that none of them were the same type of stats as the others. Like, they all had like a separate niche. Let me see if I can find those. Where are you? Here we are. Yeah, we also had another line that was a dragon water type, and then that one had a base 510. Here, I'm now looking directly at their stats. If I scroll way up, I can find that bug one. Hi, Scyther. I didn't want to fight you, but now you're on me, so I guess we're fighting. I didn't have a chance to hit pause before he caught up to me. Alright, Quadsire. Alright, Wormelder had a base stat total of 485. I remembered that. Wow, okay. I knew it was like 485 or like 480 or something. Where's my pseudos? You're not a pseudo. Yeah, you're not marked as one. who are my pseudos? Yep, you're minor legendaries. Not you guys. Okay, yeah. One was, yeah, Dragon Dark. Oh, yeah, Fairy Dragon. Fairy Rock, Fairy Steel, Fairy Dragon. It was a very, like, a fluid line as far as its typing went. Yeah, in the end, we settled on a dex of not exactly. Yeah, it was 220. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, it's not exactly 200 or something. Where are my other pseudos? Because I know that we had 2 more pseudo lines. One was Electric Flying, and the other was, yeah, Dragon Steel. The Dragon Steel was physical wall, physical offense. The Electric Flying line was based on Thunderbirds. It was a little more balanced, but it had higher defenses at HP. Like, it was pretty balanced, but it leaned into defenses. The Dragon Dark line was decent speed, higher physical attack, decent bulk. So, like, also a little more balanced, but a little faster and leaning physical attack. And then the other one was literally themed around being a glass cannon. It was high speed, high attack, high special attack, no defenses, all right HP. So, yeah, those were the ways we had those guys laid out. So yeah, we had like 2 that were more balanced, 2 that were more offensive, 1 that was physical for the most part. So we are at 49 still. We're almost there. Dondozo! Hello! That's okay. You haven't missed the actual Titan battle yet, so you came in time. Valid, yes. Yeah, we did a little bit of the same with some of our things. Like, not that we tried to have a lot of like Native American things. The closest we had was like the Thunderbird line, which wasn't necessarily. It was kind of a Thunderbird, just sort of coincidentally. It was meant to just be like an eagle themed line, and we were like, oh, that's kind of close to like a Thunderbird. Conceptually, and then we went more into the electric type direction after that point. But yeah, our like game was overall inspired by like our college. So most of the concepts were more tied to that, if possible. Like the glass cannon line was based on like a sculpture that we had on campus that was like made of glass. Not that it was a cannon, but like that was kind of the inspiration. So like a lot of its things were themed around that. But also like a lot of our lines were just like, this would be a really cool idea. Let's stick it in there. All right, so everyone is now caught up. Alright. So I guess we lead with Charlie. I am going to go heal one last time, and then we're just gonna go straight over into the lake. That is a great question, and that is probably the hardest thing to do with any cartoony design and trying to make it realistic. So I don't have great advice because that is a hard thing to do. But I wish you luck in the endeavor. That's always fun. Alright, so go to Watchtower 2 because that's pretty close to the island I'm flying to. Then I can just hop and glide. I'm gonna climb the tower to give myself a little more distance. Not that it's gonna give me a lot, but a little more. And if you look down from the tower, you can actually see way down there. Oops. Wait, if I pull out my camera, that right there is the Tatsugiri. And you can also tell that the other ones that spawn are down there too. You can see there's one, there's one, there's one, there's one. Like, that's the one we're looking for. Right there. I don't need to climb all the way to the top. I was just hoping to get like a little extra height. Because I'm going to start dropping anyways, so it's not going to like get me all the way. And like if I jumped from slightly higher, I would have gone like only slightly further. Well, hey there, Tatsugiris. I do think it's weird how they had all the ones that just spawn here, like, in their swim animation, even the ones that aren't in the water. Like, this one's in the water. Like, yeah, have him be swimming. But they should all just been standing. Titan. 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 Hey, Dondozo. Also, the funny thing is this Titan Dondozo is, like, actually to scale. This is how big an actual Dondozo is supposed to be. I lower your attack stat. Oh, that's not very nice. If I hit, it goes well. I hit. This might also be the point when it runs away, so. It was not enough to get it to that point. Alright, well, Giga Drain again. There. Let's see. I mean, I feel like a Yoshi egg is easy enough to do realistic, because it's just a spotted egg, so it's like, take egg, spotty texture. This is actual scaled Dondozo. We need another. We need new Pokemon Snap 2. And we needed to have Dondozo in it specifically for this reason. To, like, really highlight how big this guy is. It is not possible to have the Titans on 1 HP in the first fight, because you always do one fight with them solo, and then they acquire the Herba Mystica, and then you fight them again. And when that happens, they get a big stat boost. And then that one, you can actually get them to 1 HP. But it doesn't really matter because you don't catch them during their fights, so it's like you could get them to 1 HP. It's just not helpful to. Good job. Get a nasty plot. I'm not using physical attack. Stop using Tail Whip. You're not helping. Alright. It's interesting that when he uses Order Up, he doesn't get the boost from it because he's not technically being controlled with Commander. Alright, get out of here, Dondozo. Smaller explosion. Yeah, it's considered a new battle. Sure, taunt the Greedent that did not just use Nasty Plot. He was gonna Tail Whip, never mind. Maybe that was the play, Tatsugiri, I'll give you that. Ow. I should probably switch from Charlie. This thing is being a bit threatening to me. Yeah, I don't really have anything that's particularly good against this specific stage. But let's send in Pirate FJ, and Pirate FJ can take it out with something. Maybe. If I need to switch again, I can. Goodbye, Greedent. You were here. Oh, it's gonna make this harder to land. But we land it. Also, that muddy water did a decent chunk. I'm not happy with how much that did, so I am going to switch in case they use Dragon Pulse. I'm going to send in Clodsire. Bob-omb would die so fast if I sent him in. I'm gonna terrestrialize and use Earthquake. I think that's my best option here, to just do maximum damage. They missed with the Icy Wind too, unfortunate. Gotta try to land the Megahorn. Goodbye, Tatsugiri. You fought valiantly. Clodsire, she's like, yes. I did it. Let's go get our cutscene. I feel like that is one option. I think the other option is to go for almost an Amazing World of Gumball approach, where it's like you have this hyper-realistic object that you've just stuck a cartoony face on or something. Like, think of like the banana guy from Amazing World of Gumball or something like that. The balloon, yes. So it's like, I'd say that's one possible way to look at it, and then the other way is to like how to really enmesh all of the concepts to make it look like a reasonably realistic thing, and then yeah, that would be kind of like the Beauty and the Beast approach. But I feel like there's a few ways you could handle that. The false dragon has been defeated. Yes. Is that the one that wait, is that the character? Wait, I have to check. Is this the Idaho? Oh, this is this the character that watches when Darwin is eating mashed potatoes? Like, they're at lunch together and he's like, "Oh, these mashed potatoes are so fluffy." And there's just a potato next to him. Yeah, honestly, I think at some point I would love to see them do another new Pokemon Snap, because I enjoyed the first new Pokemon Snap take. I think it somehow lacked some of the charm of the original, but at the same time was such a phenomenal game. Like I don't care that much as far as the experience goes. It nailed trying to modernize it some. That's just also where my gripes are with it, or like the modernization of it type things. But overall, like very very fun game. I just don't. I think they kind of overdid how much progression was needed. I'm saying this during like the most heart-wrenching cutscene of this plot, but I'm just sitting here like, oh man, new Pokemon Snap. But yeah, like, I don't know, I think it's unfortunate that New Snap came out right before the new model set, because the game looks so beautiful, but then like the Pokemon that have like the larger texture mouths and stuff, like Coughing or Wooper, they just feel like they don't blend in as well. Or like Tepig's another one, it has a big like texture mouth. I think if they had gotten these models to use for it, would have been great. Like it would have looked even better than it already did. But I'd love to see like a new Snap 2 or something like that on like whatever console comes next. I think that would be really fun, especially if they can pull in like some new mons with new models, and you know. We're getting to the end of the plots. 2 of the plot path ends have been opened. I think my next Saturday stream is going to be taking on the fighting type, base, defining what my final team is going to be, like to take on like the Elite Four and stuff, and stuff like that, and probably also catching the last of the new encounters that I have. At least the last of the like major new encounters, because I'm gonna be able to get a few in that stream. But yeah, I think the new model set would have been great to have access to for the for New Snap, and I'd love to see a Pokemon Snap that uses the new models, and if it's on like a new console as well, like it could look gorgeous. So I'd be pretty down for that. But we're basically at the end of what I'm doing today, so the next thing I have is off over in this corner. The closest spot that I have I think the only way to get in there is through the cliffs, so I might just go to the mountain and then kind of down and over into it. So I'm gonna go up to the mountain and we'll camp there. Alright, let's heal up. I feel like I've had a very fluid game or very fluid team with this game, which is not something I've had a lot in like Wonderlocks and stuff. So I do appreciate that, especially considering I haven't had a lot of like deaths in this one. I had so many deaths in my Sword and Shield Wonderlocke. I think Sword and Shield are generally just harder games than Scarlet and Violet. Especially because with that one I was doing no healing items at all, I think. And fight every trainer on a route before you move forward. Or go and heal. So that one was... I had so many deaths. But with this one, it's really hard to like determine like finding all of the trainers, because like with Sword and Shield, it was like I probably missed some, but it was like I was at least trying to find all of them. And in this one, my limiting factor is like, oh, I have to fight as many as it takes to get the reward for the area, but like, that's a little different. Oh, there's definitely models for that. Yeah. But I'm gonna picnic here. No, too close. I'm gonna picnic here. Oh! My table is visible. Alright, let's go. Happy Nuzlocke. Claude Sire, let's brush your teeth, I guess. You don't have teeth, but soap with your tongue. My Claude Sire swears a lot. It's just kind of how it is. Oh, sleeping Hydrapple. Oh, that's cute. Three hearts. You there. Trevenant. Electrode. I'll scrub you as well. And Hydrapple. Alright, I'm gonna toss them a ball. I have the stuff on screen. And we'll just watch them play. But, yeah, it's gonna be... Yep. It's gonna be the end of today's stream. I will not be streaming next Saturday, so that stream's not going to be happening. I am going to be at the convention Techo in Pittsburgh instead. So that's where I'm going to be. I'm not going to be streaming. I will be streaming, if all goes well, this coming Wednesday. Like, I'll still be doing that. I have some possible ideas for what I'm going to be doing with that, but I'm not 100% sure yet. But yeah, so that's going to be all for today's stream. So thank you so much if you joined me live or after the fact. Either way is cool with me as long as you had some fun. That said, I am going to go do human things, and you probably should too. So thank you so much. Goodbye. Trevenant's booking it. Just pelted me with that ball. Yeah. I'll see y'all on my next stream. Farewell.